Welcome to Swift Blanket, the Swiftworth tutorial series designed for makers who love fast, modern, and ultra-cozy crochet projects. Today we're creating a beautiful C2C blanket, crafted with soft jumbo yarn and plush super bulky texture. Using an oversized 35mm crochet hook, this project works up incredibly quickly, giving you smooth stitches. The combination of jumbo yarn and the C2C technique creates a blanket that feels plush and perfect for home decor. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the Swiftworth channel to follow the full series. All the tools and materials used in this video are available in the description below. Let's get started and bring your Swift blanket to life.
So welcome back. Our blanket today is worked in a corner to corner fashion. So it is worked on the diagonal. You're going to start in one corner and work your way across to the opposite corner. And how we're going to do that is by working with single crochet stitches in the back loop only. So you're going to start by making a slip knot. And you're going to chain 2. 1 and 2. You're then going to, in the second chain from your hook, so that's this one right here, you're going to single crochet 3 stitches. So work 3 single crochet stitches all into that second chain. And it does take a little bit to get used to it because it is so big and the hook a little bit awkward, but you'll get there. So work 3 single crochet stitches into that corner stitch. That's your row 1. For your row 2, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. We're now going to be working in our back loops only. So if you take a look, this is my chain stitch. If you take a look at the top of your stitches here, you will see this V, and you're going to be working in the loop under that horizontal bar that's the furthest away from you. And you're going to always do that from here on in the blanket. So into that first stitch, do not count your chain stitch. Into your first stitch, you're going to work under the back loop only 2 single crochet stitches. There's 1 and 2. 1 single crochet in the back loop only of the next stitch. And then into your final stitch, under the back loops only, work 2 more stitches. 1 and 2. It gets easier the bigger your blanket gets. You now have a total of 5 stitches in your second row. For row 3, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. You're now essentially going to be repeating that row 2. So in the back loop only, work 2 single crochets into your first stitch. In the back loop only, single crochet in each stitch to the last stitch. So in the middle 3, so 1 in each of the next 3 for this row. 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way across to your final stitch, where you're going to work 2 single crochet stitches into your final stitch. And that brings you to the end of row 3. Chain 1 and turn your work. You now have 7 stitches. You're going to continue to repeat that row 3 until you have a total of 37 stitches. So you should always be increasing by the odd number. Continue working these rows until you have a total of 37 stitches in that row. You're going to have going to be a total of 19 rows before you get there. So you're going to work in the back loop only, 2 single crochets in that first stitch, 1 single crochet in each stitch in the back loop only, all the way to your final stitch. And then 2 stitches into your final stitch. Chain 1 and turn your work. Now if I take a look at it, you can see that pattern here coming. This is our first corner. It's going to look like it's going to curve a little bit, but don't worry about that right now. When you start working your decrease rows, you won't see this curve at all. It's all going to straighten out. You don't have to worry. Okay, so continue increasing your rows until you have a total of 37 stitches. It'll be a total of 19 rows. Then meet me back here and I'm going to show you how to work our decrease rows so that we can close our triangle together. So welcome back. By now you will have worked to 37 stitches. I still have my small swatch here that I'm going to just show you how to work our decrease rows, but yours will be quite large. So what you're going to do once you have 37 stitches here across the top is you're going to chain 1 and you're going to turn your work. We're now going to decrease. We're going to continue to work in that back loop only, okay? And our first stitch is going to be a single crochet 2 together. So in the back loops only, don't ignore your chain stitch there. In your back loops of your single crochet stitches, you're going to insert your hook into that first stitch, yarn over and draw up a loop. Back loop only of the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. That's your first single crochet 2 together. You're then going to, as we did before, in the back loop only, single crochet in each stitch all the way across to the final 2 stitches. So work single crochet, back loop only, all the way across to your final 2 stitches. I have one more here. When you come to your final 2 stitches, you're going to work another single crochet 2 together. So back loop only, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop. Next stitch, back loop only, insert your hook, yarn over, and draw up a loop. 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to repeat that row until you have only 3 stitches remaining. So I'm going to continue working here. So single crochet 2 together in the back loop only, single crochet in each stitch all the way across to your final 2 stitches, and single crochet 2 together. And what you're going to see is that it's going to start forming the rest of your square blanket there. So you can see if I pull back here, my rows are starting to get more narrow, and it'll be more apparent if you have a larger blanket. So once again, you're going to continue that until you have 3 stitches remaining. Single crochet 2 together, single crochet in each stitch, the final 2 stitches, single crochet 2 together. When you have 3 stitches remaining, chain 1, turn your work, and in that final 3 stitches, you're going to work a single crochet 3 together. So in the back loop only, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop of the next stitch, repeat. In the next 2 stitches, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, into that final one, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop. You'll have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 4 loops. And that will bring you to the final corner of your blanket, and then just fasten off. So your blanket, by the time you hit your 37 rows, should measure a lot bigger than this one, but approximately 54 inches by 54 inches. At that point, you can fasten off and weave in your ends, and we're just going to add a simple edging to our blanket. So once you have completed your blanket, you're going to add a simple edging. My edging was simply a single crochet stitch all the way around. So you're going to join your yarn in the top right hand corner, and you're going to work, because there's no clear stitches of where to work, you're just going to work single crochet stitches evenly all the way across. Now I pretty much worked 1 single crochet stitch per row, but it's really what you're comfortable with. You don't want them too loose, but you don't want them bunched up together too much. So you're just going to work single crochet stitches as I am here. Just evenly space them out. Keep track of how many stitches you work around along that first row or that first side, because you're going to want to have the same stitches on each side. When you get to your corner stitch, you're going to work 3 single crochet stitches into your corner stitch. There's 1, 2, and 3. That should bring you along the next side of your blanket. Continue on working the same number of single crochet stitches along that edge as you did the previous one. Continue that all the way around your blanket, and when you come back to your top corner, work 3 stitches in your final corner, and then join with a slip stitch into that first stitch. And that is all there is to your 2-hour C2C blanket. So thank you so much.